Good ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daily Gist with Dolly K. Don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to get more updates on this channel. Yeah, and the Adudi have come out to say something. The President of the Republic of Ghana have come out to say something, and this was said at the plenary of the African and Diasporan Young Leaders Forum. The part of the ongoing U.S. African Leaders Summit being held in Washington. So preliminary of African and the Diasporan Young Leaders Forum. Nti Adodi was talking at this forum, and your man have come out to say something that contradicts what he is doing. It's heavily contradict. It is heavily different to what he is practicing. As a Osofo Wako, I saw them Wako preaches nobody should take in alcohol, but his favorite sport where he relax it be biaba. He dey go biaba, but he dey come tell you say don't go and drink alcohol. Yeah. Inti Adudi in his speech that was delivered at the preliminary of Diasporan and African what forum held in Washington DC. Your man come talk, so he said it is high time we Africans, the African leaders, the African continent, the African countries, the countries that make up the continent in Africa, the 54 countries in Africa, we should do what? Stop begging the Abrofono for money. We should stop begging, like literally stop begging the Abrafo for money, or firms and organizations for money. This is what Adodi said at the forum.
If we stop being beggars and spend Africa's monies inside the continent, Africa would not need to ask for respect from anyone. We would get the respect we deserve. Over 30 years ago, one of America's most prestigious Ivy League universities offered a course in Mandarin, which for years had virtually...
The President of the Republic of Ghana, Adosho boy, they tell African leaders, he said, if they stop begging firms and organizations for money, we will get the help that we deserve as a continent. The least respected continent is Africa. There is no doubt, master. Nobody they rate Africa as a continent. Adudi is saying the major cause of disrespect for Africans is our inability to create our own money. Until we can't create our own money to help ourselves. Every money that we have, it is money that we went to beg from outside. If we create our money here and we spend our money here, we will get the kind of respect that we deserve. And this thing that Adodi said, it makes a perfect sense. But the question is he practicing what he is saying there? Is he practicing what he is saying? That is the major question. Indeed, when you come to Ghana, recently we are in negotiations with the IMF, and this have put the country into many restructuring courses. Into somebody who they go to IMF, they come tell people say make beg. Now don't come and tell me say IMF that they are going to take loan, and it is not begging, man. We are going to beg for money. We are going to beg for money. When you are going to take loan from banker, the bank, they don't come to your house and come and tell you to do this before they give you the loan. Nah, I haven't seen a bank that if you are going to take loan, they will come to your house or your workplace and come and tell you, say, don't sell this thing, don't sell this thing, don't sell this thing. If you sell this thing, we won't give you the money. And I say, do this to cut the cost in your shop or your workplace before we give you the money. Now, if you are going to take loan, the person that you are going to take loan from, the person won't come to your workplace. They come tell you what you should do. And this clearly shows and tell you, say, master, we are going to beg for money. We are not going to take loan, because I've seen people who have taken loan there are people who have taken loan. There are individual. There are firms that give out loans. They don't go to the person's workplace or his house to go and give them, their peace of mind. It is only beggars who have no choice. You have no choice because the person is giving you the money. You are going to beg the money from the person until the person have the right to decide some things for you. And this is the same man who is at the preliminary of African Diaspora Leaders Forum telling African leaders to stop being beggars. Let us do what we preach. Let us do what we preach. Don't go and preach something and come back and do different thing. Indeed, I should say Adodi the kind of reaction that he got on social media, on social media platform. Adodi is active on Twitter. His PR, he does a perfect job. He is active on Twitter 24/7. Everything that goes on here, he come and put it on Twitter. And see, have seen the reaction from the general public. We are on our knees begging the IMF for $3 billion. And that is the money that we are saying. Say if we get the $3 million per year, the country will be stable. $3 billion. Sorry. We are on our knees begging the IMF for $3 billion. And we are saying that our leader is saying that other African countries shouldn't go and beg for money. Nah, bro. Yeah, that is it. But what he said, it makes perfect sense. It is high time the African leaders, we raise our own money here, we create our own money, and we spend our own money here. I am a Dolike, this is Delegist. I hope the president come back and practice what he preached. Catch me next time.